This girl was born with an energy bar floating above her head, and whenever that energy runs out, she turns into a hamster. Not being able to control this transformation has tortured her for years, until that day, she suddenly discovered something. All she had to do was touch the man standing in front of her, and she could recharge. Just when she thought she'd finally found her savior, she had no idea. To everyone else, that man's true identity was? Hanmei was just an ordinary college girl. And after class that day, Chris, the upperclassman she'd admired for so long, unexpectedly came over to talk to her. "I saw you drinking this at the freshman orientation, so I bought one just for you." Hanmei blushed as she accepted the drink. He was a famous club president on campus. She never imagined he'd notice her. Right at that moment, the friend standing beside him suddenly walked away without a word. Hanmei knew this guy. He and gentle Chris were complete opposites, always frowning, skipping class, wearing piercings everywhere. The definition of a troublemaker. Evan suddenly turned around, interrupting her thoughts. He stared at her, while covering his nose, embarrassing her instantly. "Chris, do I smell weird or something?" "No, I just smell your perfume. By the way, Hanmei, we're having a little get-together. Come join us." An invitation from her crush. How could she say no? She was just about to accept, when a low battery warning flashed. "I'm sorry, something urgent came up at home. I don't think I can go." "Really? That's too bad." Her best friend asked, "That urgent? Don't you like him a lot?" As much as she wanted to stay, this secret could never be exposed. On her way out, she accidentally bumped into Evan. Evan was ready to complain, when that familiar scent hit him again. Hanmei didn't even apologize. She just sprinted into a quiet alley. Her energy bar finally hit zero. With a pop, Hanmei vanished on the spot. Inside the pile of clothes, something tiny was twitching. A little hamster crawled out. Yep, low battery equals hamster mode. It started back in elementary school. The first time her mom saw it, she thought it was a rat. Only when she turned back human, did her mom accept the truth. If even her own family reacted like that, what would the world do? They'd definitely run experiments on her. Worse yet, her energy drops randomly. She never gets a warning in time. Whenever she hears that beep beep beep, hamster mode is coming. But with rest or time, her energy slowly recharges. And when she turns human again, she has to be extremely careful. Because hamsters don't wear clothes. She's pretty much mastered the art of fast changing. Whether the clothes go on right, who cares? But this time, something went wrong. Right when she was changing, Evan showed up. "Were you the one who ran into me earlier?" "I'm sorry, why do you look so panicked?" Hearing him not mention the hamster, she finally relaxed. You dropped this." She snatched back her clothes and shoved them into her bag. Seeing her panic like that, Evan understood. "What exactly was I holding earlier?" I didn't see anything. But your shirt, you should pull it up a bit." In just a few minutes, she felt like she'd lost all dignity. Her only option was to run away. But as she passed him, that familiar scent returned. Evan couldn't help but stop her. Before he could say anything, the moment they touched, a jolt shot through him. He instantly pulled his hand back. Both of them froze. Hanmei stared at her charging bar, completely stunned. She didn't even rest, and it recharged on its own. Seemed unusually curious about her secret. He grabbed her hand again, and the loading screen popped up once more. The system announced, after completing intimate contact with Evan, she would unlock rapid charge. Right at that moment, Chris appeared. "What are you two doing out here? If you've got time to chat, come inside and drink with us." Inside the restaurant, Hanmei sat beside Chris. But her mind was filled with the charging mission. Besides the reward, there was also an unknown penalty. Before sunset tomorrow, if she really could recharge through contact, then she needed to take this seriously. But why Evan of all people? Intimate contact. Did holding hands count? But that guy was impossible to approach. Everyone on campus knew about his bad reputation. A few days ago, he even knocked over a student's drink for no reason. On any normal day, Hanmei would never get involved with Evan. But because of the mission, she had to endure it, no matter how annoyed she was. Chris suggested, "Before we go home, let's play a drinking game." "I'm not a fan of drinking games. How about the catch the mouse game? You know, the easy one." This guy, he's seriously shameless. "Alright, it's been a while since we played that." It was a bit much. But he was still her senior, so Hanmei agreed. And just like that, a large-scale mouse-catching operation began. Mice are adorable, so why catch them? These people really are mean. Hanmei kept losing and drinking. Even Chris started to worry. "If you don't want to drink, then don't. Or I can be your dark knight and protect you." A scene sweet enough to melt anyone. But it only made Evan grumble with jealousy. The two guys battled fiercely in the game, neither holding back even a little. The more they drank, the longer the game dragged on. Both of them were getting tipsy. Not long after, Evan said goodbye and stepped outside for some air. Drunk, Hanmei checked her battery level and suddenly remembered her mission to contact Evan. She rushed to the door, but Evan was nowhere in sight. All she saw was a cat hiccuping nonstop. It looked drunk, like a tiny furry drunkard. But cats can't drink alcohol, right? Seeing it struggle, Hanmei grew worried. But the cat rejected her help. It even kicked a flower pot at her. As she caught it, the cat dropped a can on her. Did you throw that on purpose? And let go of my bag, you little jerk." She almost got hit. and her bag became its scratching post. Jaime was furious, but the moment the cat nuzzled her, she forgave it instantly. Was this cat always this fierce? Or was it just cranky from feeling sick? Just as she wondered, she immediately took it back. Cats really are all the same. They bite whoever they want. I hate you, you mean cat. Just then, a daytime flash of lightning struck. The cat in Jaime's hands felt something it had never felt before. Its drained energy was suddenly restored, but it quickly sensed something wrong. A cat with pride would never let a human charge it. Jaime also found it strange. Her energy was at 30 earlier, now it was 28. Meanwhile, the cat sprinted home at full speed. It leaped up to the doorknob and scanned its cat fingerprint. The moment it slipped inside, Jaime opened the door to the room next door. Boom! Blue smoke exploded. Evan, completely naked, appeared, panting hard. What was wrong with this girl? Every time she touched him, that weird scent appeared, annoying him to no end. His system popped up a message: physical contact with Jaime, reward, superfast charging. Jaime collapsed and fell asleep instantly. Neither of them realized that today's two bizarre encounters had just triggered a butterfly effect that would turn their futures upside down. The next morning, a tiny hamster carrying spare clothes, hidden all over the neighborhood, just in case she transformed unexpectedly. But there was still one fatal flaw: her terrible memory. Instead of hiding clothes, it was more like losing them. Today, she found another hiding spot. She wondered why she chose such an ugly outfit. Had her fashion sense declined with her memory? Either way, she should just throw it out. Clothes these days needed hamster prints to be on trend. Before she could get to class, she forgot to pick her group. The teacher paired her with Evan. She definitely didn't want that. But they still had to work together. You signed up for this class too? Nice to meet you. I'm Jaime. Looking forward to working with you. Still no reply. He even yawned. Jaime was annoyed, but she didn't want to fail the class. Are you free after school? No, this guy seriously needed a beating. Karma came faster than expected. Evan, what are you doing here? Jaime nearly had a heart attack. Was he some kind of exhibitionist? Evan didn't look at her, just pointed at the clothes. Relax. I bought new clothes and wanted to try them on. You've gotta be kidding. That's my outfit, you jerk. You really are a pervert. Damn it. Where did this ugly trash outfit even come from? With all the pushing and pulling, Evan couldn't explain himself at all. Hey, listen to me for a second. I thought it was cute, so I wore it. Is that a problem? Cute, and you still tried to tear it up? But mice have terrible memory. The moment she hears someone call her cute, she forgets everything that happened before. But then again, why did you hide your stuff here? Doesn't matter. We still have the professor's group assignment. Since you always run away, how about coming to my place? He's inviting her over after just 2 meetings. She still hasn't realized how serious this is. A girl daring to. The mouse freezes for a second, finally noticing something's off. Let's just go to a cafe. Don't get the wrong idea. I just want to work on the assignment. Evan gives her that, I get it, look. At school, people talk to him all the time. Sorry, I'm not interested in you. Evan decides to go home and change. Jaime heads home to grab her laptop. But at the door, Evan is still following her. Is he planning to do something bad? Let me warn you, don't try anything. Or don't blame me later. What are you even talking about? This is my house. Turns out, they're neighbors. Back home, Jaime racks her brain. How is she supposed to complete her physical contact with Evan mission? Maybe a relay race is the only way she can touch him. Right then, Evan knocks impatiently. Been ready for long? Sorry, I was changing. Do you know what time it is? It's almost sunset. Both of them have missions, yet nothing has progressed. Evan stops talking. Suddenly, he leans in close to Jaime. Her heart immediately goes wild. Her face turns bright red. Even though the mission is urgent, Evan doesn't go any further. Right after that, both receive the mission failed notification. Jaime gets the reckless mouse effect, acting impulsively for an entire day. But her body stays the same. Evan isn't so lucky. Hiding at home, he feels like he's burning up. His failed penalty, neurotic cat, sensations doubled for 1 day. After the failure, they meet at a cafe to work. But now the cat's sensitivity is doubled. His whole body is uncomfortable. Just looking at Jaime makes his face flush. He didn't expect Chris to bring the whole group over, making the cat even more miserable. Mind if we sit here? Sure. It's fine, go ahead. We're not interrupting, right? You are. Not at all. Are you two on a date? Jaime quickly explains. Oh, I see. I took this class in freshman year too. You two seem to get along well. Evan feels irritated for no reason. Double sensitivity, plus double annoyance. His glare looks like he could kill someone. Right then, Jaime's fountain pen slips and falls. She bends down under the table to find it. Being that close, Evan's senses go out of control instantly. His forehead slams into the table corner. The pain doubles on impact. He nearly passes out on the spot. This streak of bad luck makes him look utterly miserable. The entire gathering ends with Evan never smiling once. You guys go ahead. I'm heading home. How about we walk together? Right now, Evan just wants to escape this girl as fast as possible. Why is your face red all day? None of your business. Look down, before Evan can react. Jaime reaches up. Her fingertip lightly touches his forehead. Just as I thought. You're running a fever. What do you think you're doing? Evan doesn't get it. And neither does Jaime. She doesn't realize how reckless she's being. Come on, let's go. You really need some medicine. Look, your condition's getting worse. At the apartment entrance, Jaime suddenly blurts out, do you want to come inside? What is wrong with this girl today? The next day arrives. Not feeling the penalty anymore, Jaime goes to class like normal. Evan doesn't show up, not at school, not at home. Are you trying to make our whole group fail? Right after she yells, of meow echoes down the hallway. She walks over and sees a black cat fainted on the steps. Isn't this the same cat that bit her, threw a can at her, and shredded her bag? Despite its long, criminal record, Jaime can't bring herself to leave it there. Plus, her reckless buff hasn't fully worn off. Without saying a word, she picks the cat up. She still has no idea what exactly she just brought home. Since bringing the cat in, and losing her reckless mouse effect, being someone of the mouse sign, Jaime regrets everything, but she can't throw it out either. Hey, I heard your stomach growl earlier. But Evan isn't tempted by cat treats. Instead, something about this scene feels strangely familiar. Back in his high school days, I'm sorry. I don't have any money. I swear, my allowance is completely gone. But that wasn't the truth. Jaime still had $10 hidden in her socks. If she'd known, she would have just stayed home. But instead of asking for money, he picked up the food she dropped and gave it back to her. Your face looks hurt. I don't need you worrying about me. But Jaime suddenly lifted his face with her hand. With blood running like that, how is it nothing? I already put a band-aid on you. You were terrified just a moment ago. You think I'm not scared now? But you helped me. I'd feel terrible if I ignored your injury. Make sure you stop fighting people, and remember to change the band-aid. That was the first time the two of them ever touched, and both of them wondered, why did the battery recharge? Back then, this girl was just as reckless as she is now. How am I supposed to eat a cat treat like this? The black cat got furious, ready to smack him. His clothes were covered in food stains. Guess I'll have to take this off and wash it. What is she losing her mind over now? The cat panicked and bolted to hide. Even as a mouse, Jaime had always been afraid of cats. But she still fought through her fear to feed it. Get back here. The cat was already weak. So Jaime grabbed it instantly. But since she had recharged, there was a loud boom. The rest is a bit sensitive, so I'll spare you the details. All you need to know is that Jaime's scream shook the entire building. So, you're like half cat, half human? Evan didn't answer. So Jaime grabbed a cat teaser toy. The way his eyes locked onto it, and the way he instinctively swatted at things, it convinced her completely that Evan was a cat. She never expected someone like her existed. That thought made her feel safe. You probably won't believe I've turned into a mouse before, but Evan empathized deeply. Because he had too. Everything he said next matched her symptoms exactly. For some reason, his behavior had been getting harder to control lately, and even stranger. Just touching her could recharge his battery. Hearing that, the little mouse felt like she'd found salvation. She was about to reveal her own secret, when Evan's gaze suddenly sharpened. Sounds like, you've seen this before, haven't you? The question made her jump. No one turns into animals. That's ridiculous. So weird. But the scent coming from her body betrayed her. Yeah, that's the smell. Evan stepped closer, puzzled. There's always this strange scent on you. Do you keep something mouse-like at home? Or, is it you? That line made Jaime swallow back the truth. The mouse smell you noticed actually comes from my hamster. How old is it? What color? Where is it right now? Jaime blurted out random answers to survive. Let me see it next time. I really like hamsters. But to Jaime, that so-called like sounded more like likes to eat them. So there was no way she could let him know she was the hamster. Maybe we should just head home separately. Hearing that, Evan looked a little hurt. Did I make you uncomfortable? Fine. I'll go. Seeing him like that, Jaime's kindness kicked in again. How about we take a little walk? On the way, Evan couldn't help but ask, you're scared of me, aren't you? Obviously, she was his natural prey. How could she not be scared? You're the first person outside my family to find out my secret. Even my family doesn't understand me. You probably think I'm disgusting, but I'm used to it. As a mouse, Jaime understood too well the look people give you when they think you're not normal. She'd seen that look countless times. Emotion overwhelmed her. There's nothing weird about you. What's weird is the condition, not you. After years of hiding it, she finally said it. But Evan didn't look happy. If it's not weird, then why are you shaking? I'm just a little scared. You said I could help you, right? Trembling, Jaime reached out her hand. Helping Evan also meant helping herself. But to Evan, it meant something else. Helping each other means physical contact. So that means from now on we'll often hold hands like that, and you don't even have a reason to help me. Then do something for me as payment. She still hadn't figured out what payment meant. But Evan had no reason to refuse the deal. To avoid rumors. Let's pretend we don't know each other at school. Otherwise people might think we're dating. Evan, single because of his strange condition, was extremely sensitive to that topic. And little mouse, Jaime, simply couldn't process it fast enough. Yeah, then we'll have to pretend we're strangers. The next day, Jaime went to school as usual. After learning Evan's secret, she could now see his energy bar too. At this moment, he was almost about to transform. Jaime moved in to help, but Evan was way too quick. She couldn't intervene in time. She searched the entire campus but couldn't find him, until she heard a group of girls squealing, "That's so cute." There she saw a fluffy black cat, completely surrounded. No doubt, it was Evan. Jaime could feel his desperation. Right now, she was the only one who could save him. This cat is really scared of people. But the moment she said that, the black cat reached its paw out to her. The coldest guy on campus was letting someone hold him. It runs away from me instantly. How come it lets you hold it so easily? Everything started because Chris mentioned neutering. If Evan really got neutered, Jaime didn't even want to imagine the consequences. Yet Chris still wanted to pick him up, and Evan had no idea that the cat was about to explode, until Chris pulled out the cat treat Evan absolutely hated. "You've gotta be kidding me. Didn't you say we should act like strangers? What's it to you?" Right then, Chris appeared. "Why are you two coming to class together?" Chris's arrival drew a crowd instantly. Their closeness was impossible to hide now, but the real problem was, Evan's energy was dropping fast. His cat ears even popped out for a second. Jaime had no idea what to do. She only saw Evan's ears turn red as he quietly called her name, signaling for her to take his hand. She understood immediately. The moment he charged up, Evan came back to life. But Jaime was still nervous. What if someone noticed? There were so many people around. It felt exactly like sneaking around with a lover. But seeing Evan calm down, she finally relaxed. Only then did she fully understand why Evan hated physical contact so much before, even though his energy was restored. His heart definitely wasn't. Because what they just did was basically what couples do, and Chris had witnessed the entire thing. Seriously? You're that fragile? Just a few people and you're already drained? When they entered the classroom, Chris and the others were already waiting. They were talking about Evan turning into a cat. "That cat really likes me. It wags its tail when it sees me. Cats wag their tail when they're mad." "You mean that hissing sound? Wasn't that affection? What kind of cat shows affection like that? I can't believe I actually cared about it, and it treated me like that. I even posted it on my story. Didn't you say we were supposed to act like strangers? Why do you even care?" Just then, Chris's voice suddenly came up. "Why are you two going to school together?" Chris always attracted attention the moment he showed up, so the close relationship between Jaime and Evan was impossible to hide. But right now, the urgent issue was, Evan's energy was draining rapidly. For a split second, cat ears even popped out. Jaime had no idea what to do. Evan's ears turned red, softly calling his name over and over, signaling him to touch his hand. Jaime immediately understood. The moment he charged him, Evan looked like he came back to life, but Jaime couldn't help worrying. What if someone saw them? There were people everywhere. It felt like they were secretly dating. Still, seeing Evan calm down again, Jaime finally let out a long breath. Now he finally understood why Evan used to hate being touched. Even though his energy was restored, his heartbeat never calmed down. He knew that what just happened felt just like a couple, but that entire moment was seen by Chris. "What are you, made of paper? You lost all your energy just facing a few people?" When they entered the classroom, Chris and the others were already waiting. They were talking about Evan turning into a cat. "That cat really likes me. It wags its tail every time it sees me. Don't cats wag their tails when they're annoyed?" "So you're saying that hissing isn't affection? What kind of cat shows affection like that?" "I treated that cat sincerely, and this is how I get treated? I even posted about it online." "Delete it right now. Cats deserve privacy too." That line made the whole group burst out laughing. "That cat is adorable though. Even if it flips us off sometimes, or spits at us. But fine, don't delete the photos anymore." What was wrong with these people? They still loved the cat despite all that. Jaime was quietly laughing when the topic suddenly shifted to her. Her smile froze instantly. Now she fully understood Evan's suffering. "That mouse is adorable too. So cute I could take a bite." 2 days later, boredom struck the group, so they dragged both of them out to find the mouse hiding somewhere on campus. According to witnesses, the mouse appeared unpredictably, always hiding in the bushes, watching them laugh like it's a field trip. Jaime could only sigh. They had no idea how tense things really were back then. The reason Jaime dared to come today was because Evan's energy was fully charged, no matter what. There was no way those people could find him, but in a moment of carelessness, Jaime accidentally fell into a sewer. The sudden accident drained all his energy instantly. "Are you kidding me? How am I this unlucky?" The little hamster could only climb along the pipe. After finally reaching the surface, he didn't expect Chris to be waiting there. After turning into a hamster, his IQ seemed to drop too. Just a sunflower seed was enough to lure him in. "Evan, look, he's super cute." Feeling Evan's presence, the hamster was extremely wary of being touched. If he got touched, he would instantly recharge and turn back into human form. So he resisted Evan strongly, even using Evan's signature move to push him away. Out of everyone there, he only seemed to dislike Evan, which deeply hurt him. "Maybe you're doing it wrong. Just gently pet it. It's not that hard." As Chris reached out, the hamster looked excited, but his hand stopped midair. "Oh my god. I'm scared to touch it. What if I hurt it?" "It's not that fragile." Evan tried to copy him, but stopped again. If he got touched and recharged, he'd never be able to face anyone again. Unaware of everything, Evan took out some seeds. "You think bribery works on me? What about a mealworm?" That was close. Almost got tricked by that guy. Just then, A puppy suddenly rushed in and started licking Evan. He hated dogs and felt disgusted. Do I look like that dog to him? Even so, he didn't give up. He placed the seeds down and stepped back to a safe distance. Seeing that effort, the hamster finally cooperated. Evan got extremely excited. But suddenly, warning, heart rate too high, transformation imminent. The hamster panicked and ran into an alley, hiding inside a cardboard box. At that moment, he was forced back into human form. Evan heard the noise and walked closer. Was her secret mouse identity really going to be exposed like this?